Like
baby mega head Mewtwo.
I'm not a huge like Pokemon person.
I haven't played it, but I haven't played a Pokemon game
we have the emulator now on the
I haven't
iPhone,
played Pokemon
so
game. I don't think they put out a good game in a while. I always thought that like Pokemon as a game has so much potential, and the gaming verse has so much, because there's so many good games out there that we're kind of spoiled for choice, and it's kind of dulled the flavor of other games. Like you know, if you you play a certain game that really hits you home, and then now you play any other game and you're like, damn, like I feel like a lot of games now are very monotonous. You just drop in, you queue up, you're in the fight, you try to get that dopamine rush, adrenaline. The very games aren't like, remember like games like Jak and Daxter that like had excellent voice acting and a real story, but that game doesn't give you the same feeling that it used to. And I think that Pokemon as a game has the potential to be by far the greatest game ever created, by far, and it doesn't ever hit the mark. Like I feel like with the graphics you should have running on walls like the Spider-Man games, shooting out a Pidgeotto and jumping on it. Like you should have that stuff. You should have all that. You should have like climbing
but
mountains.
It's not Pokemon. Then you get
okay, but why isn't that Pokemon? How about you're out in the wilderness and you have like you could ride like some games are like that, but they're not really good enough. I want to be able to ride my Rapidash and it have like good graphics and jump over things. I want to be able to jump off the Rapidash and call a Articuno, or I want the feeling of climbing up a mountain. There's like a cold meeting. The Articuno's at the tip of this mountain, so I already have to have like the stuff to get up this mountain. I have to have like a grappling hook. I have to have Pokemon that can handle, because the shit I'm gonna meet on this mountain is gonna be tough, and maybe I can catch it. But I'm going up a real mountain. I feel like why is the best game still the 8-bit game where it's like. I
think those have the most character. I feel like those are like they have their own personality. That stylistically, I really do enjoy them. Like I think like old games like still hold up in their own way in terms of graphics.
You
like
think so?
A Jak and Daxter.
Like what's your?
I think I would play Jak 3 right now.
Oh yeah, it's a great game.
I play Jak 3 right now.
Oh yeah,
Jak 3 is a great game.
You know what, they think about making a new one.
Yeah, because they're always gonna rehash old
I would
stuff.
love for
It's
them
so
to
much easier
rehash
than
Jak.
to go back in time.
It'd be easy to rehash Jak.
Because no one wants to make new IPs anymore.
What do you think? What's the best new IP that's come out in the past 20 years? There's no new good IPs.
Last 20 years is a big window.
I gave you 2 decades. You can't find any IP.
Gears of War, Halo. Those
that
are the
was
last 20 years.
No, that was 202. Wasn't it? That
Gears of War, 2005.
Was that 05?
Yeah, there's things in the last 20 years or so. Especially PlayStation and stuff like that. Like,
oh, yeah, you're right.
There are things.
But not anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a good new game in forever.
Yeah, because like anything else, I feel like everything is like a business. Everything is just like, all right,
Is
let's
it better that way?
No, terrible.
It's bad? Well, how do we fix that?
Because you have to start giving these indie creators and indie developers more attention and start funding them, because money talks. So it's going to be where you talk with your wallet. So if you want those kind of quality games, you have to dig and do that research to find this little indie project where you're a man that has a frog friend and you guys run through the woods and it's almost like Rayman style and it's 2D and you can throw the frog and the frog shoots its tongue back and you have to look for those things.
Sounds like a great idea. We should do that.
I know, that's my idea.
We should do a game like that. No,
Skinny will I bury you.
We should do a 1.5 Men game.
I have no way of making anything. I don't know.
Okay, no, but like in the future, we could have like a big guy man. He finds a little guy. That's and that's the same thing. And the little guy has like different abilities, and
They have that game. It's called the Iron Giant.
That's not a game though.
They have the Iron Giant for the Nintendo 64 and for the old PlayStation.
Okay, so let's do it like that.
Those movie games, they always make those quick like knockoff movie games.
Yeah. We could do it like that, where like you're the Titan and I'm the little man.
Let me ask you if you want to live in this world. 'Cause I think this world sucks and I never want to live in it. Because you're talking about worlds you could add into. Because you're talking about Pokemon. I think that was a good one. Like,
yes.
What about Avatar?
No, I wouldn't want to live in Avatar.
Which Avatar are you talking about though? No, that's also
the one with the white people.
Okay, I'm talking about the one with the blue people because I would never want to live in that shit. That shit's fucking.
The one with the human beings that control elements.
Yeah, like that. Would you
would
not want to live in that?
Why?
I would not want to live in the blue people. I would want to live in the regular Avatar.
Oh, why not the blue people?
Well, it sucks. I hate it. I hate those movies. I think they're stinky.
The second one was bad.
The second one was better than the first one.
The second one was terrible.
The first one was shot, and the second one was at least marginally more.
I didn't like the one girl going like all the time. Just didn't like her, and he's actually got mad. It's like, yo, relax.
Oh, Zoe Saldana.
You know what it is? No, it was the other girl. It's always the other girl.
Oh, the other.
They hiss at you, but I have a girl in my that I coach that does that to me.
She hisses at people.
She's a lovely girl, so sweet and so like chatterbox, lovely young girl. But she does, if I say Claire, calm down, she goes at me.
Probably because you do it to them.
I try to stop.
Yeah, well, they see.
Sometimes I make him do funny things like bad, like as a coach. Like sometimes, like, all right, we'll do this stretch, and I make him like put their legs and start walking like this, and they're like, "What does this do, coach?" Like that's exactly what it does. I wasn't that, but that's the thing. I sometimes I take advantage of my position.
Okay, the blue people. Why would you want to live there?
Why would I want to live there?
Yeah,
I kind of like.
You said no to the good Avatar and yes to the shit one.
I wouldn't want to be a blue person. I feel like the technology of the regular people, like, I want to live in that futuristic universe. I don't want to go backwards, but I can lift rocks with my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Does that make sense?
Kind of. Hold on. So, would you be on Pandora? Like, would you?
Okay, so wait.
You'd just be on Earth in that time. Like,
yes, that's honest. That you said. Would you want to live in an Avatar world? Yeah.
You're really
where you can.
You're working around it. Then you just want to be in the future.
All right. So do you want to be? Oh, well,
you're on the.
Do I want to be an Avatar
Yes.
person, like a Na'vi,
yes.
running around with
Yes.
giant weird
Yes.
creatures and
That one,
touching plants and making them glow?
Not off screen on Earth.
No,
Just
I
living in the
agree, and I don't want to be a giant blue person. Like, I agree in that. And like, imagine being the shortest of the giant blue people. Like, that would, like, with the literal, it's savages. Like, the girl blue people would be like, he's nothing. I'd literally be like cast out from my village. Never get a dragon thing that they ride. Like, literally be like a blue person, like, living like a golem underneath a waterfall or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Cracking fish. Like that. The fish is like glowing up like, man. Like every time I hit it, I'm trying to make it not glow. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it would be. That's what I'd be. And I wouldn't want to live in okay, so the good question is, if you had to choose an Avatar universe.
You pick one. Yeah, you're picking one.
That's tough because I don't want to live in either of those. It's either like, all right, so I can live in a world where, because the 4 nations of Avatars, you could be a monk, you could live in a frozen tundra like a tribal person, you could live in
Earth Nation, Fire Nation are regular. They're just doing normal.
Regular?
Yeah, what are they
It's
doing?
an authoritarian dictatorship where it's war bound.
No. I'm not saying you're going into the war. Like, you're in that world. Like, I'm saying you're going to Pandora being a blue
Where
person.
am I gonna go? Oh, what are my skills?
No, I'm saying, like, if you had the opportunity, you could be in that world. There's a chance you are any of those benders.
Imagine you get there and you're not a bender though.
That would
like that,
stink.
you rolling the dice.
That would stink.
Okay, so wait.
Stink.
But if I go to the blue people world, if I go to the Na'vi, I have to be
You
a
have to
Na'vi.
be blue, and if you go into the Avatar world, there's
And then I have to be a bender.
30% chance you're a bender.
That's terrible. These options are horrible. They're horrible, dude.
You're going into one. You're becoming an Avatar somewhere. Which way? I guess okay. Not 30%.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you're guaranteed.
All right, let's
bender?
do a coin flip. It's a coin flip for both. You're either a human trying to take over these Na'vi people, if that's your coin flip, or your coin flip is on the other side. You either get to be a bender or not a bender, which basically means you're nothing. Like, basically means you're less than useless.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're basically in a feudal era where your sickness and disease and poverty is extremely
and
high.
there's people with weird magic
They
abilities
can hurt
just
you,
like
do whatever they want to,
take your woman, take your whole
Kill
shit,
you,
burn you,
yeah.
put you underground up to your neck,
Right,
like,
your whole livelihood, wipe it out.
put you in an air bubble underneath
So
water.
which one do you want? Which one are you interested in?
Give me the fucking blue people.
Really? Yeah, because I guess the odds of it gets so much worse.
Because if I flip the coin and don't get a bending ability, even if I do get a bending ability, it could still really suck. Like, even if I have I could still not be great. Like, I could be, like, a waterbender, like, tribe guy who, like, wife just died in, like, the tundra, and, like, I couldn't heal her. And, like, she's the only one who knew ice bending, and our kid's gets injured. Like, I'd be fucked. Like, you know, and I don't, like, okay, let's say I don't even have bending abilities, then I can't even leave.
You could be a human on Pandora and lose your mask.
Okay. Or, let's say, I think it's an absolute win becoming a human on Pandora. I think it's an absolute win.
How?
Because
you can't live there. Like, actually, you can't breathe
I'm not
the air.
trying to live there. What I want is the unobtainium, and we're out back to
That
human
is
land.
the stupidest name, is it not? I know it's the real name. It's literally unobtainium. Come on.
I
This
think-
huge blockbuster movie that James Cameron put 15 years into, you couldn't think of a better name than unobtainium?
Yeah, because you can't obtain it. It's unobtainable, and that's the
That's brutal, dude.
Yo,
There's writers involved.
What if
There's investors?
Would you think it'd be? Yeah, when they pitched, when the first writer
unobtainium. it's good. No redrafts.
No, dude, they easily were like, bro. They were like that. They had to have been. The
He
writers.
pulled out a gun and he said,
No. Then they started going on the table with everybody else's shit, and they realized everybody else's shit sucks.
They said worse stuff than unobtainium. They said can't grab him.
In the end, they crossed out everything else before that. Unobtainium. But it's the same thing with everything. It's like adamantium. It's just adamant.
Cooler.
Adamant just means
cooler.
I'm adamant about the fact that
Unobtainium.
can't just put neum after something and make it cool.
That's what I mean. That doesn't work there. So Avatar, you'd rather be the person do the what does the unobtainium do? It does powers their travel or some shit.
No, I think you're mistaking Red Rising. I think it made them like immortal or some shit.
No,
It helped with disease, and shit.
Well,
Oh no! It was worth mad money. That was it.
It's like a rare rock.
That's all.
It's
no.
It's a jewel.
Yeah,
it's like a diamond.
what does it do?
basically.
Yeah, what does it do? I don't know, but it's worth mad. We want it.